What's going on, everybody? Evoque Squad, guys, welcome back to the channel again, guys. So today we are out here at Evoque brand new showroom, checking out their brand new lineup of electric bike. And also I'm here with Keith today. We're going to talk more about these brand new electric bike. Keith, welcome to the channel, man.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah. So you want to explain more about these Evoque Streetster to us?
So what you're looking at here is our Streetster R.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a stylish bike that's going to give you the performance, but it's not your conventional looking bicycle. So you're going to get a sleek, rugged design, and you're not going to be giving up anything when you're riding one of these.
Yeah. So I'm not going to cut you off, but so what the ideal range on this bike?
Range comes with a vast array of different things, and that comes down to the battery that you're getting for it. And we can go into the batteries separately because I think that's a much bigger discussion. But if I can talk about what's in front of you here right now.
Yeah.
The Streetster R is one of our most popular bikes that we actually sell. They come in a range of different colors. We like to keep them, in a beautiful matted tone, or as you see on this one over here.
Yeah.
This is our signature carbon fiber. We developed this bike in style a long time ago with the removable batteries. People love it, and it's one of the hottest moving bikes that we actually have, right? Really looks different than anything else that's on the road.
Yeah. So do we need insurance for any one of these electric bikes?
So the breakdown of insurance for these is they are classified as a legal street bicycle. My suggestion to people is go through your home insurance, get insured on them, because Lord forbid that you drop it, it gets stolen, somebody opens a door on you, you want to cover yourself for insurance.
Yeah.
But if you choose not to, you actually don't have to have insurance on these because they are a bicycle. The rules surrounding these is you have to be 16 years old and you have to wear a helmet.
Okay.
It doesn't state that you have to wear a DOT helmet. My suggestion is to wear a DOT helmet because it's a big bike. You don't want to fall and hit your head just wearing a regular bicycle helmet on one of these.
Yeah, and also you have removable battery.
Yes. So I'm glad you mentioned that. The battery itself, on this side over here, you can stay right there if you want.
Yeah.
You pop this tank opens right up.
Okay.
This was a unique design that we made years ago. All you have to do is you take this clip off here.
Yep.
Right? That's your battery clip. And then this battery just picks right up.
Wow.
And you pull it right back out. So in the winter time, or if you have an apartment or anything like that you want to bring it inside to store, or even if you have a distance to work that you're going to, that might drain the battery almost all the way down, you can bring this into work and you can charge it up. And by the time you get ready to go back home again, you have a fully charged bike.
So how many hours do you think it takes to charge up something like this?
So depending on how much you've depleted it, anywhere between 6 to 8 hours and you'll have a full battery charge again.
Yeah, and what amp and voltage we're talking about?
Batteries, okay. So batteries, they come in a lot of different battery sizes, from 7230 all the way up to an 8460. And all the ranges in between, so 7250, a 7260, 8430. They also do come in an SLA battery as well, which is a 7245.
So what about the age we're talking about? 18, 19, 20, for the person who's gonna ride it?
For the person, this bike in particular, because it's a larger bike, I generally don't go by age, although you have to be 16 minimally.
Yeah.
You have to be strong enough and big enough to be able to sit on a bike like this. Because if you're 5'3" with short legs and short arms, it's going to be a bike that's too big for you.
Yeah.
And you know what? We'll talk about another bike that's really good for somebody along those lines.
Yeah.
But this bike here is for somebody like yourself or myself that has the height and strength to handle a bigger bike like this.
And also we have hydraulic brakes all around.
Front and rear hydraulic disc brakes on them. Which is an amazing feature for them, so you actually get some great stopping. We also have something that other bikes don't have, which I can show you on your side over here. These brake levers are fully adjustable without actually having to dial them.
Okay.
All you have to do is pick the number. So if your hand size and my hand size are different sizes, all I have to do is say, okay, I'm a 6 and you can dial yours down. You're a 4, you can jump right on mine, and it's really easy to use that way.
So what are some of the features you guys have on this bike?
One of the most unique features that we have when I turn this bike on is that we have a digital screen that now will connect up to my iPhone or to your Android or whatever you'd like, and it's an integrated car phone holder.
Wow.
So
impressive, guys.
this will not come out at any speed whatsoever. If you get an aftermarket one, you notice that they always rattle, they loosen, even in your car.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. These do not move, right? So all we have to do is we press the button here, it'll look for a phone, it'll come up on my phone, I will pair
it up.
And now I have everything from my music to my directions, so my maps, everything is right there on the screen in front of me.
So a lot of viewers may be watching now and they are wondering, can we take this bike on the highway?
Simple answer is no.
No.
It is a bicycle.
Yeah.
Right? So the moment you get on it, you're going to see a sticker right in front of you. This vehicle is a power-assisted bicycle and meets all the regulations and requirements under the sections for the Canadian Vehicle Safety.
Yeah.
It is only for the roads that are not a 400 series highway. Okay? I gotta be clear with that. 400 series highways, you have to have it licensed and registered under the Ministry of Transportation. On any street road, right, or where we are on Argentia, you don't have to have it licensed for that.
Okay. So guys, let's take a look at the feature of this brand new 2025 Carbon Black from Evoque, guys. So Keith, you want to explain more in details about all the features, what we have on this beautiful bike today?
Absolutely. This bike is unique to Evoque. You know, a lot of people have tried to replicate, but they can't duplicate.
They can't do it.
And that's the big difference, is because we've been doing this particular style and bike for such a long time, we've been able to up our game, up our quality, up our technology. Where others are just trying to enter into that market, we're surpassing them. We're going way farther, and we've developed something that is way nicer than what they have on the market.
Yes, sir.
So as I was telling you before, when we talked about that screen, you can see when I turn the bike on, it immediately connects to my phone.
Wow.
So I've registered that in. If I want, it's a touch screen.
So guys, look at that, guys.
So now I go to my touch screen. I can go back to my music if I want to. If I want to go through my telephone calls, I can go to my telephone calls, and then I can put all my apps up there.
And this is all on the go.
This is all on the go. So if I'm sitting at a light or a parking lot, or I'm having something to eat, you know, waiting to go somewhere, I can go through everything that I want right on my phone, right in front of me. I don't even have to look at this if I don't want to.
So you can put the GPS right over there when you're riding.
GPS comes right up here.
Wow.
Shows exactly. So it has mine to where I go home. It always comes up, so I know exactly where I'm going no matter what.
So guys, as you can see, man, it's a beautiful bike. Apple and Auto CarPlay.
Large, beautiful screen. And the bonus with having your car holder here is we also have a phone charger, which has USB and C.
Wow.
So you have either option. You can cable it right in while you're actually driving, and it's waterproofed, right? So you close this right up. In the rain or anything, it's completely waterproofed as well. You also have 1, 2, and 3, which is high, medium, and low gears, okay? There are no technical gears in an electric bike, but it's the range. So in the first, it's only gonna do your 32 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
If the customer chooses to unlimit it, in the second, it's gonna probably do about 50 kilometers an hour, and depending on the battery size, when you're in third, you're gonna be able to get your top speed of what the bike will do. It also, directly underneath it, for people that like it or need it, it has a reverse gear.
Oh, wow.
So if you're parking on a slight angle and you want to back it up,
yeah,
you can put it in reverse, keep your feet on, and you're good to go. Something else we have here. You'll be able to hear it when I engage it.
Ah.
So that I affectionately call that the Tron sound from back in the 80s, right?
Okay.
The old Tron bikes,
yeah,
right? Then you flip the switch and you get the next one. A little bit more of a race bike. And
yes,
then we can switch it again. And when you hear this one, you can actually hear the bike idle.
Wow.
You hear that? So it's idling, and then it gives a deep,
wow,
yeah, real nice deep tone to it, right? And then if you don't want to listen to any of it, you just turn it off.
Turn it off.
And now it's completely done. You'll be able to listen to your music, and the music is actually quite loud.
Oh, wow.
Right? When I ride this with a helmet, even at level 7, you can hear absolutely everything, but you can also hear everything around you as well. One of the reasons why I like that feature, and I also like the feature of the noise, electric bikes, as you know,
yep,
don't make any noise whatsoever. So people can't hear you when you approach.
You're right.
Whenever I sell this to somebody, I say, just put your music on, even if you don't want to listen to it. Somebody can hear you coming up from behind.
Yes, sir.
Because Lord forbid they step off a curb and you have to, you know, press on your brakes really hard. You
yep,
don't want to cause an accident. So whether you use the ambient noise of the bike or your music, it's always suggested that you have something going on a bicycle when you're riding. One of the other features are our lights. So we turn the lights on, and in the front here, which is different than every other bike, we're the only one. You actually have an undermount light here.
Okay, impressive.
Really cool looking, particularly at night. When you see this coming, it just looks entirely different from any other bike that is out there.
Beautiful.
Right? Our screen is also a lot bigger. It's longer in the top, and it's a little bit wider than others as well. Beautiful 4-bolt on the front, which just gives it a really nice feature to look at. And this carbon fiber is absolutely to die for, right? Once again, as popular as you can get.
Turn signal. Sorry, I don't want to cut you.
No, please do cut me off. So the turn signals.
Yep.
This is our left.
Yep.
This is our right.
Yep.
Now, because they don't have automatic like a car does, you just depress it to turn it off.
Turn it off, okay.
So, and because you're going to see it right up here on your screen, when you're turning, you just realize, okay, I just press my button, it goes directly back off again.
Beautiful.
Okay? It's also got a kill switch. So as you notice, I was throttling and making noise, but the bike wasn't going anywhere.
Wasn't going anywhere.
When your kill switch is off, right?
Yep. Wow.
So now your bike is ready to go.
This is a powerful motor in the back, man.
It is a very powerful motor, fast bike. This is a customer's, and she unlocked it. So the top speed on this was 110 kilometers.
Oh, wow, so guys, but as you can hear, 110 kilometers, guys.
Yeah, that's what she decided to go with her bike. But this bike, as far as its features, technology, is far better than the other ones that are out there, because we spent the time and we've been doing this for such a long period of time that any of the kinks and things that could go wrong with, we already know what could happen.
Yeah.
So we've already developed and gone past that, so we don't have issues with this. We also have this beautiful brushed steel triple tree.
Yep.
Right? Instead of the plain old black ones that everybody else has, beautiful brushed steel. It just sets it off to be a little bit different than everybody else. And that's what we try to do at Evoque is, you know, we want to be industry leaders and we want to stand out from everybody else. And I think we've really proven to do so, right? These are sleek, fast, beautiful design bikes.
Turn signal in the back too, right?
Of course it has a turn signal in the back.
Okay.
Right? This one here, and then same thing, we go that side over there.
Also brake light in the back.
Brake light in the back. You press this one, your brake lights come off and on.
Okay. Guys, let's talk about the shocks. You want to talk a little bit more about the shocks,
yes.
The rear shocks?
So the rear shock is down in here and it's a coilover, so you can adjust that as well. Okay. So like on your car where you have your shocks and you can take these two, right? You can adjust that spring tighter, lower, depending on what you want for and from your bike. The other thing, when you're talking about underneath, now since we're talking about the underneath, I'm going to take this out here, which is a big, by the way.
But sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No, please do.
We didn't talk about the charger.
That's what I was just about to talk about this. This is an 84 volt, 10 amp charger. Oh. It's probably one of the biggest that is on the market to charge these bikes. Most of them will sell an 84 5 amp or 84. You might get a 7 amp. This is a big charger for this bike, which is why it charges so quickly. But because of that, what we have, which other bikes do not have, this is a massive cable.
I can see.
Okay, that is the first thing. Whenever I take this to a new dealer and they actually take a look and they open this up, they're like, "Holy smokes, that's a big cable." It's not little small wires or two independent wires that are connected. It's a big cable capable of taking the power that you're not going to have shortages. You're not going to have anything that goes wrong with this bike.
And for safety.
That was the alarm you just heard, by the way, as well. So there's an alarm on it as well. You can fully lock this, and you can use this. You don't have to take this with you if you choose to, but even when you take it, if you notice, you have room for, you know, your gloves, your glasses, your phone, anything that you want.
Water bottle,
anything. You have a great big storage on this. And underneath here on the sides here, this is all in carbon fiber, right, to protect it.
So can we bring 2 persons on this bike?
Absolutely. If you want to sit on the back of it, I sit on the front, no problem. And by the way, these seats, those are our design.
Our design.
Everybody else just has a plain sheen, put a really nice gripping seat on it so you actually can feel the bike underneath you.
Can you talk more about the shocks?
So as I was saying, the suspension, you can have a rear coilover suspension, which you can adjust. And the front is an inverted shock suspension system. Unlike the others, which is a regular shock suspension, this is an inverted, which is going to give you a much better balance in that front for when you're riding. They tend to be more stable than any other kind of shock system that you have. We spend a lot of time with detail, right? So, you know, my suggestion for people that are really looking for something like this, you can do one of two things. You can go to our website, take a look, do your research, but I think you're going to find that between all of the other ones that are out there, if you want a sleek, fast, great designed bike that you can either ride on a daily commute or ride on the weekends for the weekend warrior that just wants to go for a ride to his buddies and back, the Streetster R is the bike that you need to go with. But I would definitely check where you live. We have dealers all over Canada now.
Yes, sir.
Right? We've really, you know, changed up and moved up our game. Our dealers are from the East Coast all the way over. And there will be a dealer near you that can definitely service your needs.
Or they can visit the Evoque website, or
absolutely visit the Evoque website. Come by our store in Argentia. We'll take care of all of your needs.
Follow them on Instagram. So, what about if someone looking to do Uber or skip the dishes with something like this? Can they do it or no?
You can. These ones here, you know what? We have a lot of designs, and I hope that you'll have some time we can go over some of the other designs.
Yes.
You can definitely do this on this. It doesn't provide you as much room in the back to put something on, but if you have to do it and you want to wear a backpack, a lot of people I see have the big containers that they wear on their back, walk in and out, not a problem whatsoever. The thing is, this is going to give you the range that you need in a larger battery as well. So when you're talking about range, you know, I think I mentioned to you at the very beginning or when we were talking before, anywhere between 60 kilometers and 140 kilometers you can get on a range. That's huge.
So I guess this is where we're going to wrap up the video, right?
Absolutely, brother.
So thanks, Keith, for coming to the channel, man.
No problem. I appreciate it. We'll have to go for a ride.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take it for a ride, man.
Okay.
So, guys, that's it. What more can I say, guys? Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow Evoque on Instagram, follow them on TikTok, subscribe to their YouTube channel, guys. We have lots more video just like this one and more coming up. And also, Evoque have a brand new showroom right out here in Mississauga, guys. Look them up on the internet, guys. Once again, guys, we're going to take this bad boy for a ride. Stick around. We have more coming up. Wow, the shocks feel so smooth, guys. Wow, the pickup is amazing, guys.
They're real smooth when you're riding, eh?
Oh, real smooth, man. And the pickup?
Well, the pickup is gone. If you hit the accelerator now, you'll be out.
You'll be out. Look at that, guys. It's gone, man.
They're very comfortable. Like I said, they're quiet, which is why I always suggest to put some noise on. But they ride like a motorcycle. They feel like a motorcycle, except they're a bicycle.
And also the brake feels so good, man.
They're comfortable. You don't have to lean over. You can sit up nice. It's just a beautiful bike.
The horn work perfect, guys. We have mirrors for more safety in the back. The Evoque Streetster is the way to go, guys. So what do you think, man?
For me, I love these bikes. I think the quality, the comfort, the technology that's involved in this, it's unlike anything else that I've ever ridden on the road, bicycle or otherwise.
It's so comfortable, man.
You don't even feel that you're riding something that big, right? Like, it's just so comfortable, the way it moves, the acceleration that you get out of it as well. You feel very safe on something like this.
Hydraulic brakes feel so smooth.
It stops on a dime. You're in front of me, I see your brakes going. I didn't have to lurch. I just give it nice, easy braking.
All right, what say? Let's go again?
Let's see you lunch. Let's get back to the warehouse.
All right, let's go, guys.
Oh, what do you think after a ride like that?
First impression, amazing. The brakes feel good. The shocks feel good. The whole suspension. Actually, you know what? I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. This was my first time riding one of these electric bikes, and it blew me away, man.
I'm sincerely hoping that this isn't going to be your last time.
No, I don't think it's going to be my last time. I think Evoque, they have to hook me up with one of these Streetster. It's amazing. It's a turn signal work perfect. The horn work perfect. Everything is working perfect, man. So what do you think?
What I really like is, you know, when I hit that accelerator to pull away from you, I can hit it. I got lots of speed. I got lots of torque. So if I get into a situation that I need to have that, I have that there. You don't have to use it all the time, but it's there for you.
You need that. You need that. I see you were in front, and I was trying to catch up with you, and yeah, it's good.
Well, thank you very much for taking me on a ride with you today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me on your channel.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, man.
No problem.
Yeah.